No, my name is Phil. I'm from Germany. I know I don't. I was born in Germany, but my father's Pakistani. I was brought up as a Christian because when I was 12 years old, my German mother asked me, Philip, do you want to be a Christian like me or a Muslim like your father? And I said, Mom, it's 2 weeks after 9/11.
My name is Phil Guri. I'm a comedic nomad living in Asia trying to make it as a stand-up comedian.
Thank you, that's me. Thank you very much.
Along the way, I meet local open micers who show me their favorite parts of the Asian metropolitan city.
He's like, no, I shouldn't have gotten the burrito.
And this is what someone looks like who's about to tell new jokes written in English to an audience who might or might not speak English.
Hey, welcome everyone to Akatanyu Comedy Club!
The club is open for like 4 months. Stand-up comedy is so fresh in Thailand. They were doing like online community for like 3 years. And now we have like 40 to like 50 speakers now. The community is called Yun Dio, which means like stand-up comedy, like literally means stand-up comedy in Thailand.
Is that like it does in America?
Yeah.
Thailand is a country in flux. There were many regime changes. Its current government was born out of a military coup, and before the pandemic, many young people were on the streets protesting. And yet, just like the rest of Southeast Asia, Thailand is gaining global influence and is becoming an increasingly interesting partner for the US and Europe. And Thai comedy reflects this energy of the new and the old fighting with each other. Normally the Akatanyu Comedy Club only has shows in Thai, but they started a new weekly English format, Farang Invasion.
Okay, let's get straight to the business. I'm gonna welcome the first one here tonight that's gonna perform for you guys. She's come straight from Taiwan. Okay, please welcome my Taiwan!
喂，你好，你好。โอเควันนี้อาจจะไม่ค่อยได้จะพูดภาษาอังกฤษเพราะว่าภาษาอังกฤษจริงๆก็พูดได้แต่
I thought this was an English open
โอเค
mic.
วันนี้เราจะพูดถึงเรื่องลอตเตอรี่ที่เมืองไทย
And the guy just spoke English.
ที่ทำให้คนต่างชาติรู้สึกสนใจมาก
I'm sure this is just one comedian who speaks Thai.
อาทิตย์หน้าผมจะมี
แต่เขารู้ว่าเรียนจบมาแล้ว
ผมพูดไม่เป็นละคือการเรียนรู้ด้วยตัวเอง แล้วเขาก็เอามือที่ไม่ได้ใส่ Fuck Germany. Okay, please welcome Phil.
How you guys doing? Like I just took a grab bike here, and it's now I know what it's like to be Tom Cruise hanging on the outside of a flying airplane. I know what that's like. I love how like it starts because the guy gives me like a helmet, and it's from the First World War, the helmet, and it got like bullet holes and fresh blood on it. It's like
Maybe I was the first English-speaking comedian of the night, but not the last.
Thai, as you can tell, I'm also Thai Chinese, and when they first hear my accent, most strangers would go like, "Oh my God, your English is so good," and I always say like, "No, it's not good. It's really not. It's perfect."
Actually didn't grow up liking English very much. In high school, right? They would say like "granddad," right? They would say like "Dutchly." So for English speaker, "granddad" and "Dutchly" means you have a very good understanding in foreign language. Stop acting like you're better than me.
I was walking down the street and I see this cat. This cute ass cat, right? And I'm like, oh my God, you're so cute. And you know what it did? It turned around and it was like, I have a boyfriend.
Well, you were all amazing. It's really good, great set. I loved it. I have a question. I'm like new to the city. Is it okay if you guys like show me the city? Would it be possible? Awesome. Cool. Awesome. Thank you guys.
First up, Tana. She wanted us to start our journey at the Prince Heritage Stay, a boutique hotel and small film museum, located in Bangkok's artsy district, Sathorn. Inside, we talked about how her initial interest was in producing comedy shows and not telling jokes on stage, and how this all changed in one eventful night. After watching a bunch of comedy shows, Tana had an idea. She wanted to organize a one-man show for one of her friends. She booked a room, got a mic, and invited people.
But then, 30 minutes before we supposed to go on stage, my friend called me and said, I'm in a car accident, so I have to write new material 30 minutes before show.
Oh my god, first performance and you have nothing prepared. It's the worst thing ever.
Except for being in a car accident. We took a stroll through the film museum and I learned 2 interesting tidbits about the Thai film industry.
We have this to be like Thai superhero.
Yeah. What's his name?
His name is, in Thai we call it In Si Dang.
Or Red Eagle is a masked crime fighter by night and alcoholic detective by day. The other interesting aspect of the film industry came up during a conversation about Thailand's acceptance of its queer community. Tana identifies as non-binary and says that despite Thailand's perceived openness, not everything is perfect.
To me, in our culture, it's still very hypocritical with the way they see us. A lot of Thai media that exported to other countries, like the massive chunk of it is the LGBTQ content.
1 billion baht to be exact, which is roughly $30 million. Particularly, the boy love genre, also known as Y series, is massively successful in China, Japan, Taiwan, the Philippines, Indonesia, and Latin America, and has a yearly growth estimate of 30 to 40%. The genre is one of Thailand's most effective soft power tools, and one of the most popular Thai Y series in overseas markets is Together.
But in like legal system, we still not allowed to have basic right. We just asking to be able to marry.
As I couldn't resist using the Taxi Driver soundtrack as the background for walking through the streets of Bangkok, Tana and I took the BTS to get to Patpong to visit the Patpong Museum and Bangkok's famed Rainbow Quarter, Silom 4.
This area is called Silom.
Silom, yes.
Yes, which is in English it means the color of the wind.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. So what is the color of the wind?
Where's the color of the wind?
It's a rainbow.
It's red. It's beautiful. Silom. Now it makes all sense.
We arrived at the Patpong Museum, met our museum's guide, Suki.
Nancy, Susie, you know.
Saki, right?
And then found out why Patpong turned from an ordinary business area to one of the main red light districts in Bangkok.
Right.
And it was planned as a legitimate business area.
Right.
Right. Okay,
Right.
what happened then?
Right. After that, American came.
Yes.
Rick Maynard, a pilot in the Vietnam War, opened up the first bar in Patpong, the Grand Prix Bar, which is authentically recreated in the museum.
Here it goes. Cheers, guys.
We had some jadon, which ferments Thai and Chinese herbs, in whiskey, looked at some funky exhibition pieces.
Wow, that came out of nowhere. Yeah. Well, this is at least a guy who listens.
And found out through a miniature model of Patpong in the 70s where they recreated Saigon's red light district for the movie classic.
Oh, yeah, they were shooting here. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Oh my God, Robert De Niro?
As well as David Bowie's favorite bar.
and this superstar. 1983 series Moonlight concert.
Right, I performed there.
After the Patpong Museum, we went to the Stranger Bar in Silom 4 to check out a drag show, which was a perfect ending for a wonderful night.
You can be sure that you will be safe here. Yeah. Even though we talk about, we are open, but there's still a lot of hate out there. Because most of the time we would be attacked when we, at the weakest.
There is still a lot of tension between the LGBTQ community and the straight white male-dominated world of stand-up comedy.
Whenever someone make a joke about trans people, there will be someone who just message me or my coworker would be like, is that okay?
Representation was also the key factor, why Tana kept going with stand-up comedy.
Who came to be an audience in the show that I was on, or someone who are gay or someone who are trans, they didn't expect to see a Thai person
or a trans person or someone in
Yeah.
LGBTQ community to do it, so they feel like they can like it show them that that's something that they can do.
But recently, at one of the show that I performed at, a guy walked to me. I love your set. I love your humor. I love your vibe. And then he said, "But you kind of have to like shake up a bit. Let's try it, okay? Your name is Chris, right? What do you do for work?"
I'm a writer.
You're a writer.
I'm a comedy writer.
Comedy writer. I know what I'll be doing tonight. Not writing comedy, I'll tell you. So tell me, Chris, are you single?
Yes.
Yes, you are.
Single.